That being said, it doesn't mean you don't need a business plan. And these are the reasons you need a business plan right here. First and foremost, it's a way to organize your thoughts so you don't miss anything. I've been doing this for, I guess, 9 years now, and every deal's different. And I'm not, uh, I'm not immune to forgetting something that I haven't dealt with since my first deal. And so having a template that you work from is valuable in that regard. It also guides your analysis and can just help you be more efficient. It's basically an organization. You just start with the template and can work through the different sections to remember, oh yeah, this is something I got to look into. And I'll use it on my computer as, let's say over the course of a couple of days, I'm spending hours analyzing a property, an hour or two a day for a couple of days. I will, with the information I have, fill out the business plan, and then I'll highlight in yellow, just in my Word doc, sections that I either haven't done yet or that I want to re-verify, or, hey, oh, you got to call the tax assessor to see what will happen with the taxes. Like any little notes, I use it as kind of a working, living document until I'm done. And it forces me to dot my I's and cross my T's. Um, Beyond that, when you're done with it, now you have a credibility building package to hand and present to investors or bankers, right? So now toward that end, clearly you want to highlight the good, right? Of the property. If you're ultimately going to be using this thing to sell the deal to investors and banks, you want to highlight the good, put your best foot forward, but you also need to address, and I put with an exclamation point there, don't ignore the bad, because one, you shouldn't be doing a deal and you don't want to fool yourself. A lot of times, especially as a new investor, we're so excited and enthusiastic, our glasses can turn a little rosy colored. So everything we look at looks good. Now that's not always the case. Some newer investors are a little more pessimistic, and uh, part of my role is to help them see the potential that a deal has. All I'm saying is don't let the fact that your business plan is ultimately going to be a presentation for investors or banks, don't let that lead you to either be in denial or ignore the downsides of a deal, because no deal is perfect, right? And so the business plan allows us to address those. And if we're doing our job right, we're addressing them preemptively in a way where we're not waiting for the investor or the bank to say, hey, Mike, this deal's okay, but here's this problem. You want to be the one saying, and I've looked at this deal left, right, and center, and it's a strong deal. My biggest concern, and concern's not the right word, it's probably, it's something I have to address. I'm not overly concerned though, is this. And here's what I saw, and here's why I'm okay with it, right? You've now taken their weapon away. As far as if they're going to use a weapon to kill your deal, you've taken it away from them in advance. And that's clearly something that's going to be to your benefit when it comes to actually securing the funding you need.